Hello and welcome to Kommuno. Thank you for your interest in our cloud communication solutions. We're excited to give you a quick demo of how Kommuno can help you manage calls smarter, improve customer experience, and grow your business. So let's start. We provide three panels. One is admin panel, second is user panel, or you can say agent panel, and third is team lead panel. Agent can see all details of the user, like how many live calls they have, how many calls have been answered by them, how many failed calls they have, and what is their duration, and their recordings can be downloaded from the user panel. Access or permissions to various features are given by admin to the user through this admin panel. Now let's see what features we provide in the admin panel. Here you can see the live dashboard, live PR, and live calls. And below this, you can see how many agents are engaged in live calls, ringing calls, or connected calls, and how many agents are on break. In the live APR section, you can see the calls data of individual agents. What has been their call duration, how many connected calls they have, and how many failed calls they have, how many outgoing calls they have, how many incoming calls they have, how much have been their connected call duration, and ringing call duration. Also, you get information about their first login and last logout. So all these details you can see here, their hold time and mute time you can check from here. And you can download the data from here and the report will be downloaded in the Excel form. Now let's move on to the live calls. Now here you can see all the calls that are on live status. Calls which are being handled by agents currently. In live agents option, you can see the live status of all the agents. How many agents are currently idle or on call or on break? Let's understand how to create agents in the Kommuno admin panel. Go to the Agents tab. We have already created some agents here. To create new agent, you have to go to Add Agent. Write the name of the agent and his or her email ID. Make sure that the email ID is correct, as their credentials to open their agent panel is shared on their email ID. We have two types of call modes for agents. One option is mobile, where the agent is calling through mobile, and second is WebRTC, where the agent is calling through his system with proper headsets and internet connection. So if we choose the call mode as mobile, then we have to add their mobile number. This number will not be shown when the client is calling your agent. If you choose WebRTC, then you do not have to choose any phone number. It will be automatically filled. After this, we will select the time schedule of the agents. We will choose the days they will be working and their working hours. For example, if you have selected 8 p.m. as the out time for the agent and a customer calls at 9 p.m., then the agent will not get that call. Then we click on more details and give some permissions to our agents. Here we have a sticky agent feature. Sticky agent means that the same agent gets the call of the customer with whom he/she has talked earlier. Here you have two options. First is loosely bind and second is strictly bind. In loosely bind, the call of customer who have previously interacted with agent A will first go to agent A, but if he is busy, then the call will go to agent B. In strictly bind, the call will only go to agent A, and if agent A is busy, then it will disconnect. Once agent A gets free, he can call back the client, and the maximum days we can add this feature is for 90 days. Other features we have are CLI masking. In this feature, agent cannot see the last 4 digits of the customer number when the customer calls the agent. And also in the agent panel, the last 4 digits of customer number will be hidden. Then we can give the agent break permission. If we give this permission, then the agent gets the feature in his panel to apply for breaks. You can give the agent incoming call and outgoing call permission. This feature is working only if you have taken auto dialer feature from us, and then you save the settings and your agent is created. After creating the agent, you can see their working timings and working days. You can see the agent type, which means whether they can call on mobile or they are system-based agents. Also, you can see their username and password. These will be required by the agent to open his panel. So you can share it with the agent so that he can open his panel. If you want to make any other edits, like change their timings, etc., then scroll towards the right and below actions, you will see these 3 dots. Click on them and select edit. Now you can edit their timings, dates, and permissions can be changed. Below the actions option, You also have the feature to turn the agent inactive. This feature is used if the agent is on leave. You can then turn the agent inactive, and again, when he is available, you can turn him active. We can see all insights through the Insights tab in our admin panel. We can see the total calls, incoming calls, outgoing calls, blacklist calls, and so on. You can see the numbers here. If you want to see the previous data of, let's say, last 7 days, then you have to click on the calendar icon on the top right corner. And you can see the previous data of total calls, out of which how many are incoming calls and how many are outgoing calls. You can see how many unique calls you have. Unique means the calls which are not repeated. You can see how many people have called you back. So this dashboard shows proper insights. Now let's see from where to get the recordings of the customer's calls. If you click on the numbers in the Insight tab, then you can automatically go to the Calls tab and get all the call data in a proper Excel-like format. Here in red arrow are the failed calls. For these calls, recordings are not available. You can hear the recordings for all the other individual calls here. Click on the play button to listen to the recordings. Click on the 3 dots to download the recordings. You can see the customer number, agent name, date, time and call duration. You even have an option of good call and bad call. Login mode is also shown, and if any agent has added any remarks, then that also you can see here. Now let's understand what are these NA or missed calls. These are the calls which a customer has made on your virtual or toll-free number, and the customer has disconnected the call before any agent could pick up the call. Such calls come under missed calls. In the Insight panel, you can see the data of the missed calls also. You can download all this data also if you click on the download button. To get data on the individual calls, you have to click on the arrows and you will get all the details for that particular call. You can hear the recordings. You can see the call path where you can check who has disconnected the call in the end. In the Calls tab, there are other options in the drop-down menu. You can see the unique calls. You can see any follow-up has been assigned by your team for present, past, or upcoming. As you can see, there has been a follow-up assigned in the past. You can see which agent has assigned the follow-up and with which customer and what is the reason of the follow-up. You can see that the status of the follow-up is pending. This means that the call has not been made yet. There is a tab to blacklist a number. You have to click on Add to Blacklist and then write that number. This feature is used if someone is unnecessary calling you. You can add the number and write the reason. There is a tab for recordings where you can select the filter and choose a date of which you want the recordings. Click on Apply and you will get all the recordings. You can download the data in an Excel format through the download icon. Now let's talk about how to download reports. Go to the Reports tab in the menu bar. Now go to Standard Reports option in the drop-down. From here, you can see the option to download call reports or lead manager reports. Now to download call reports, select that option. Same process will be there to download the lead manager reports. Select the dates and then click on Apply. We have given you a number of filters here, and according to your requirement, you have to select filters. Like in call type, you have the option to select incoming calls, outgoing calls, or both. In campaign type, if you have created any campaign, then it will show here. You can select the campaign name or the campaign file name. You can select a particular agent whose reports you want to download, or you can keep it at default, which is for all agents. Now submit the report, and then by clicking on the download icon, you can download the report. Give 1 to 2 minutes and click on refresh, and it will show the status of your report as completed, and then download the report. Now let's talk about Lead Manager. It works as a mini CRM. So if you want to add status of any lead, then you can add it here. Admin can add what is their lead source, their lead status, and their product catalog. Now let's see how to create lead status. First, you have to click on Lead Status and then click on Add New Status. You can add the status as not interested and click on Save. In Product Catalog, you can add new product. So whatever options you create in the Lead Manager will automatically reflect on the agent panel, and he just has to select those options when he is adding notes about any customer call. Now let's talk in detail about the agent or user panel. First, let's see how manual calls are made through this panel. We will add the mobile number here. Now click on the green call button. The call has been initiated. First, the call will land on the agent panel and he has to answer the call. After this, the call will be sent to the customer. There are certain options you have been given. First is the hold option, then is the mute option, then is the call transfer option, and the fourth option is for call conferencing. When you're talking on the call, you can add the lead's details. To add follow-up, you have to click on the calendar icon. You select the follow-up date and time and add any message and then click on save. To see the follow-up, go on the live dashboard in the menu and then click on the follow-up tab and click on upcoming button. From here, you can again go to the live call. When you click on the notes icon, you can add any remarks about what you're talking to the customer about and then click on submit. If you click on the pen icon, then you can add any details about the customer, like his name, his company name, email ID, his city, and so on. In the status, source, and project, you will get the options which you have added in the admin panel under the lead manager section. You can directly select whichever option is relevant in the drop-down menu, and now you can submit the details. We have WhatsApp icon also here. If you already have WhatsApp API, then we will integrate it here, and you can send your customer WhatsApp message directly from here. You can see all calls insights made and received by you from the Insights button, and by clicking on the numbers, you can hear your recordings. You can connect any of the follow-up calls by first clicking back and then going to the follow-up button, then clicking on the upcoming button and then clicking on the blue call icon. You can also add the lead details later on. By going to the lead manager section, you will see the same icons there as previously discussed. You can add follow-up or remarks and then you save it. In profile section, you can see what permissions the agent has been given. If the agent has to go on break, then they have to go to live dashboard. And in the left side, there is a break now button. The agent has to click on that button and give the reason for the break and then click on submit. The permissible time to go on a break has been set by admin. Once the agent break is over, he has to click on end break. Let's discuss the feature call flow. In this feature, you can create the flow of your calls, which means how you want to land your calls in case of incoming calls. If you want to play a welcome prompt like, "Welcome to the Kommuno family," in the welcome prompt, your business name gets displayed. For this, you have to choose the media option in the drop-down menu and go to add media. In media type, you get two options, which are text to speech or upload. You can give it a name and upload the file and then click on save. You can add the welcome prompt in different languages, and from here you can listen to the welcome prompt. Then the second option is text to speech. Here you have an option of Hindi and English. So in the speech text, you will write the prompt that you want to be played, and then you click on generate media. Once the media is generated, you can listen to it and then close it and save it. For playing media, like press 1 for Hindi, press 2 for English, you will again go to add media. In the name, you will write menu, and in the speech text, you will write the whole menu. Then click on generate media and save it. This is how different types of media are created. Now let's talk about queue. Queue means departments. Here it is decided that the call should land to which department and to which agent. Like here in the support department, we have added 2 agents, which are Vikas and testing. So if any caller will choose the support department, then the call will go to Vikas and testing. Now let's see how to create a queue. First, go to add queue. Give a name to the department. Here we have given the name Sales 1. Now the sales calls are to be sent to Nivedita, and in the description you can add that by pressing which button will the call go to sales. Now click on save. So all sales department calls will go to Nivedita. From the call flow option, we will create how your calls should land. Like here, when customer will call, then first media will play. Then the customer will get the option to press 1, 2, or 3. Whichever queue the customer will choose the call will be forwarded to the agents in that queue. Don't worry. The call flow will be created by us and given to you as per your company requirement. This is only for your information. Now, in call flow, we have two other options, which are non working hours and non working days. If your customer calls you in your non working hours, there is a separate audio you can play for them. For example, your office timing is 9:30 to 6:30. If a customer calls after those hours, then you can play an audio informing them to call within your working timings. You can ask them to send a voicemail also. For non working days, you have to enable the days your company is not working and you get the same options to play an audio and ask them to send a voicemail. Now, let's understand how to create campaigns. If you have leads and you want automated calling to be done on those leads, then campaigns are created. They are always created for outbound calls. Campaigns are created on the admin panel. Before creating a campaign, we will require a queue. So we will go to call flow option and select queue in the drop down menu. Now we will go to add queue and give a name to the department. Here we have named the department sales to outgoing calls. And in the agents part, we will be selecting the agents who will be handling that particular campaign. Here we have selected Nivedita and then we will save the queue. Now go back to campaigns, select add campaigns. In campaign type, we have 4 options. First is predictive dialer, second is progressive dialer, third is auto dialer, and fourth is preview dialer. In predictive dialer, it dials multiple numbers at once and connects only live answers to agents. In progressive dialer, it dials one number per free agent automatically. In auto dialer, it dials numbers automatically, and in preview dialer, it shows contact info to agent first and agent then decides to call. Here we have selected the preview dialer. Then we will give a name to the campaign. Now we will select the queue. We have already created the sales to outgoing calls for this particular campaign. Virtual number, we will select custom. We select assign to agent only when a particular agent has been assigned a virtual number. If we have created any further filters or dispositions in the calling list like hot lead, warm lead, cold lead, then you will turn this enable dispositions on. Otherwise, this option will remain off and then we will save the campaign. Now, before the campaign can go live, we have to upload the customer file. For that, click on the upload icon. We have an option to download sample file. We can download it and see the format in which the file has to be created. In the file, first, the contact numbers should be mentioned without +91. Then the name of the person should be mentioned. The file should always be in CSV format. Now give the file a name, upload the customer file, select the agent to whom the calls will be assigned. Now we have to map the Excel headers. We have to tell here that customer number, customer name, and other options are under which heading in your Excel file. In the current uploaded file, the customer number is under the contact list and customer name is under the description header. Then we will save this. Now we have to schedule the campaign, which means when will the campaign go live? For that, we have to click on the calendar icon. Now we will select the date and the time. And then again, we will save it. Let's go back to the agent panel and see how the campaign will show on his panel. When the agent selects calls option and then selects the assigned calls option, from the drop-down menu, he can see contact info of every customer and agent, then decides to call by clicking on the blue call icon. This is how the preview dialer works. The admin can at any time pause the campaign or keep it running. We have a voicemail option in the admin panel, and by clicking on it, the admin can hear any voicemails that any customer has left for the support team. We have an integration tab. Through this integration to any CRM can be done. In the communication tab, you can see WhatsApp icon. If you have a WhatsApp API, then that integration can also be done. If you want to send SMS notifications to customer, then that is also possible. We have discussed about the admin and the agent panel in detail. We give a third panel, which is for team leader. The team leader is created from the admin panel. First, we go to agents tab in the menu and then go to add agents. Now we will write his name and his email ID. Email ID is compulsory as it is used by the team lead to open his panel. In the role option, instead of choosing agent, we will choose team lead. We will select phone or web RTC, and after that, add timings, and then we will give him permission to view all calls and then save the entry. Like this, the team lead has been created. Now we will add agents under this team leader. For that, we have to scroll to the extreme right and press on edit option. Then we will click on more details. Now we can see the team leader option. Here we will add Navi, who has been assigned the team lead role. Then we will update the entry. We will do the same with another agents also. Now let's log in the team leader panel to see what options he gets. Here you can see in the live dashboard, you can see details of 2 agents. In live APR, you can see the incoming call data. As you can see here, 2 calls were answered and 1 was failed call. You can easily download reports from the download icon. In Insights, you can get all the statistics. If you click on the numbers, then you will get data of individual calls. Team lead can hear the recordings of calls of the agents he's been assigned and even download the recordings. To see the call path, you have to click on the downward arrow icon. In the call path, he can see who disconnected the call. In unique calls, the duplicate leads do not show. In the blacklist option, if any agent has blacklisted a number, then the team lead will be able to see that number. To download reports, the team lead has to go to the reports button and then go to standard reports and select call reports from the drop down menu. He has to select the dates and click on apply and then submit it. Now he has to click the download icon and the report will be generated. Wait for the couple of seconds and click on refresh and the report status will show completed. Now click on the download icon to get the report in Excel format. In the lead manager option, you can see how many leads their agents have and some other data. In the agents option, he can see the names of all the agents who have been assigned to him. He can see their timings and other details about the agent. He can edit the details by scrolling to the right and then clicking on the 3 dots and then selecting edit. He can make any changes and then update the settings. The team lead can see the option of edit, delete, or turn the agent active or inactive. This is a full walkthrough of the agent panel. Now let's see what features team lead has when an agent is on a live call. He has the option to coach, barge, or whisper. Coach means that team lead can listen to a live call. Barge means that he can talk to both agent and customer while they are on the live call. And whisper means that he can talk to only the agent and guide the agent during a live call without the customer knowledge. To see these features, you have to go to the live dashboard and see if there's any connected call and right-click on the 3 dots and select the feature of coach. Now the team lead will be directed to the live call. He has to pick the call and then he can listen to the conversation between agent and customer. If he disconnects the call, then the call will be only disconnected from team lead end. The conversation between the customer and agent will continue. In a similar manner, he can again go to the live dashboard and select the barge option. He will pick the call and now he can talk to both the agent and the customer. Now let's disconnect this call and again go to the live dashboard and click on the whisper option, he can again pick the call and now he can only talk to the agent. So this is how the team lead dashboard works.